think one place to start, and probably the easiest place to start, is to take a look around your board. If we're talking to chapters, we're really proud of the makeup of our board. Like when you look at our board page, you can just kind of see like, oh, all right. I mean, again, we can always do better. We don't necessarily represent everybody, but we're trying our best, and we're incredibly mindful, and we really do curate very carefully who we invite to join our team, because we want to make sure that our board is reflective of the people we serve. You know, when the National D&I Initiative first came about, DC was one of the first chapters to raise their hand. Diane Holton led that effort, and she's been doing an amazing job to date. But something that I talked to her about a few years ago was, at some point, I would like our chapter to not need a D&I person, like a specific D&I person to hold that position and have that role, because I want D&I to just be, again, naturally woven into the fabric that is our chapter and our board. I mean, and by that I mean everyone on the board should be mindful and champions and aware of all these little things, and not little, but just all these things, and should be open to those hard conversations, and also that critique when we kind of, you know, for example, where there's programming, we look at a panel, and I don't think anyone, you know, on our board is shy to be like, ugh, looks a little, yeah.
Yeah, you have to be comfortable.
That's a good word. I was going to say something a lot less kind.
Homogenous.
Yeah.
No, I totally hear you. From like a logistical point of view, like programming and events, for sure. Like it starts with the people that you're giving a platform to, right? Has to represent diversity. And then also from like an event planning perspective, making sure that you have a setup that appeals or is for different people of walks of life. So like accessibility is a thing, making sure that you don't only have booze, that you have like non-booze things too. Some people don't need to drink, etc. There are all these sorts of things that you could like take into account to make sure that you have an environment that is inviting, as well as a conversation that is diverse.
Yeah, and also just creating that safe space to have those awkward and potentially scary and potentially offensive conversations, but because you are in an environment that you can ask the hard questions, or, you know, what you would potentially feel as a stupid or offensive question is okay, you know, because there's a lot of things that, or a lot of hard conversations I think our board has had, and we're asking certain questions because we just don't know. We're just like completely ignorant, but we know we're ignorant and we're trying to learn. So I think if you approach it from that perspective, it's a little less scary and daunting to have those tricky chats.